Hi, everyone. Welcome to the webinar where I'll be going over account settings. I'm just going to share my screen real quick. Okay, so I'm hoping that everyone can see this. Perfect. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, so first, this is the homepage of Next Chapter. So once you sign in, this is what you'll see. So like here you have a new case where you'll go to start a new case. But to get to account settings, you're going to want to click on your law firm name in the top right-hand corner. So you'll click this and then you'll go down where you see My Account Settings. Click that. And then first, we have firm and user settings. So I'm just going to check back just to make sure. Okay, everything's good. Sorry, I can't see the chat when I'm doing this, so I just wanted to make sure everything was still good. So first, you have firm and user settings. So the first tab is My Firm. This goes over just your firm name. If you need to change this, you'll have to contact us because it's something we'll have to change for you, but you can change that. You just have to let us know. Your primary district, time zone, your office address, and then your contact info. And then make sure whenever you see save changes that you do save those changes so those are saved. And then if you have additional offices, you can add those here. So if you have like multiple different offices that you work out of, you'll just click new office and then you can enter that information, save and close. And then when you're in the case, you can choose which office address that you need to file from if that applies to you. So this section is pretty self-explanatory. And next we have My User Profile. This section is really important. I would recommend doing this like right away because in here, this is where you'll enter your bar number and your ECF login and ECF password. This allows Next Chapter to connect to your court website. So you'll want to make sure that you have someone's role as an attorney. You have attorney, paralegal, or assistant as options. But if paralegal or assistant is selected, you won't be able to enter the ECF credentials. So someone will need to have an attorney profile to file. And then you'll just enter your name, email, bar district. And if you file in multiple districts, this is where you'll add those profiles. So you'll probably want to do like your most common primary up here. And then you can add additional profiles down here for the rest of the districts you'll file in. And then when you're in the case in client profile, that's when you'll select the attorney drop down, and that is what allows us to file your case. So definitely important to have this filled out. And then next is user accounts and invites. So this will show everyone's different profiles in your office. So you'll see like, so for your profile, you won't see one of this. We get a lot of questions about this. Like people will say, well, mine isn't turned on, but if you're in your own profile, you won't see anything under this section, but you can turn ECF filing on or off for other employees if needed. And then this is how you'll invite additional users to your account. So you'll enter their email address, their role, and then invite to join your firm. You can have 6 user accounts per account. So each additional one is $99. So you can do that here. And then next we'll go down to billing and pricing plans. First, this is just where you'll want to make sure you have your credit card information entered in Next Chapter. So just enter that here, save billing info. And then the next tab is pricing plans. So this goes over all of the different plans Next Chapter offers. So you can kind of look through here, your plan. This is our test account, but it'll show your plan and then all the different like features that each plan includes. So you can look through that and to get additional information on what all we offer. And next tab is Chapter 13 plans. we have some dedicated webinars to the Chapter 13 plans if you want to learn more about those, but this is where you basically can go to purchase the plan. So those are $250 a year, and then you'll just do purchase new plan if that's something that you would be interested in buying. And then these are just some add-on tools we have. So kind of self-explanatory, just additional things that we offer. And if you have any additional questions about those, you can chat us. And then here is the Paralegal as a Service tab. This is where you can purchase a paralegal. This is for purchasing a paralegal, though, for outside of bankruptcy. If you want to purchase a paralegal for your bankruptcy case, that's something that you'll actually want to do in your case dashboard in a case. So again, if you have any additional questions about that, you can chat us. And then the next section is integrations that we have. This is our test account, like I said. So we already have the integration set up, but normally this would be a little application, and we have an integration with Universal Credit Services. So you'll just fill out all the needed information and then send the report over. And then just some additional information about this. Universal Credit Services does require an on-site visit. It's just what the law requires. So they do that. They do have some different situations going on because of COVID, but that's kind of as a regional thing. So you just have to reach out to them with your specific area that you live, and they'll be able to give you more information. But it's with the credit report integration, it makes it so you can pull the credit report directly from your case, which is really convenient because then you can import all the creditors into the claim section. So each report, it's $35 for an individual report and $55 for a joint report. And then the next section is My Chapter and Next Message. These are add-on features that we have. We do have additional webinars about this too. So I don't want to go into too much detail about these, but My Chapter is $500 a year. This allows you to send a little client portal to your clients where they can fill out that basic information. Or if you can also do a Start Plus case, which is $99, and that will include this. So if you're on like a pay-as-you-go plan, then you can get this feature. You just pay $99 per case, and this allows you to get this information from your from the client, and then you can get it from them and then import it directly into Next Chapter, which is really convenient. So we can provide more information about that too if you reach out to us. And the Next Message is another feature we have where you can text your clients directly from the case, and that is $300 a year for unlimited cases. And then the next tab is CLIO Integration. So this allows you to integrate with CLIO if you use that. And then we have an InfusionSoft Integration as well, and a credit counseling course integration with Debtors CC. So if you have an account with them, you just enter your information, and then you can send the credit counseling course directly from your case in Next Chapter, which is also really convenient. And then next, we have some firm defaults. So this section is just a lot of customizing just to make Next Chapter kind of flow with how you like to work. So right now, bankruptcy is the only filing option we have, but over time we plan to add additional areas. But this section, you can basically select what different types of practice areas that you want to create cases for. And then if you select any of these, it comes up in the option for a new case, but bankruptcy will already be there, so you don't have to select that. And then firm default checklist, tasks, and fees. This is viewable on Case Dashboard, and these are just, again, different things that you can customize to fit however you work. And there's the little edit button, the trash can if you would like to delete something, but you'll see these all on case dashboard of the case. So like when you click on a case, it'll be on that first page. And then next we have firm created forms. So these are forms you can upload directly into Next Chapter and they will appear in all of your cases. If you, like, for example, a firm letterhead document, if you find yourself needing that a lot and just want to be able to quickly download it, you can have that here and then you'll find that in your forms in each of the cases. And then, yeah, you'll just click add file and then you'll see those here. And again, edit, delete, download, view, the little eyeball. And then next we have quick info. This is again customizable. So these are just notes for your cases just to kind of keep track of where you're at in the case. So like we have lead, in progress, to review, ready to file. These are just suggested ones that people find useful, but you can add a different status if something else would make more sense for you and go through and delete any of these if needed. And then these will be in case dashboard as well. And then these are events. And again, you can add a new event, edit, delete, and then custom fields. So for example, I'll just go over this one, like paralegal name. Sometimes people will find tracking the paralegal's name in the case dashboard that's working on the case is helpful. So you could do that one and then enter their name. And then you can enter a new custom field as well. And then in this section, we have petition defaults. This makes it so in the cases, like for this one, you can scroll over this little question mark. It says, mark any claim attributes below that you want to be checked for all claims in all cases. So if I checked this, then this will be checked in all my cases. So just something, if you don't want to go through and check every single claim, if you find this being checked in all of them, just something to make it a little easier. You don't have to do that, but just whatever works. And then the next one, account numbers. So this makes it so if you want the full account number or the last 4 digits to show, so you don't have to go through and change that if you wanted to. So you could have it so it's just the last 4 digits in all of the cases if you would like. And then next we have firm filing templates. So this is customizable as well. We do already have the templates for each district set up. So you don't really need to do this, but if you have the option if you do need to, or if something changed right away and it's the weekend or something, we just have the option just in case you need it. But this is something you probably won't really need to do. And then monthly goals. This is on your Next Chapter dashboard if you want just new lead goal, new client goal, filing goal. You can change these just to kind of keep yourself accountable as you're working each month. And then save again if you make changes. And then next, exemptions. This allows you to quickly look through all the exemptions you can do, federal or each state. It's just a way to show all of them in one place. And you do have the option if you're in a bind and an exemption just changed and it's the weekend again and you need this exemption, you can click new exemption and add it and then just be sure to save. But this is nice if you want to look at different states or anything like that. It's all right here. And then next, common and default creditors. So in this section, if you have a CSV of all of creditors that you normally use, you can import that here, or you can export if needed. You can add a new creditor here. These are just creditors that you find yourself using a lot. And in this, the default creditor, you can check this if you want the creditor to appear in every case. Like sometimes people will do the IRS. So this just shows all the creditors. So once you're in a case, if you start typing out the creditor, then all their information will populate. So it just kind of saves some time. And then next we have common assets. This is kind of like the common creditor section. These will auto-populate as you start to type them. And you can add a new asset here if you find yourself adding those laws. So just some examples that we have, like bedroom set, all this stuff. So just makes it so it saves time if that's something that you would find useful. And then common courts, another thing where you can just add in information all to keep all your data in a list, just so you have everything here. Some people find that useful. And common companies, again, same situation. You can add common companies you find yourself using, address, city, all that information. And then attorney fee disclosure. This is really important because you will need one of these to file your case. So you'll want to come in here and then click new disclosure statement. You'll need to select your district. Title is just anything that will, like, so once you're in the attorney fee disclosure statement in next chapter, you'll be able to click a drop down and get your disclosure from this title. So if you have like a separate fee disclosure for chapter 7, chapter 13, you can title that and then easily find it. And then you'll type that out here and then make sure you save and close. And then this is a new feature we have. We do have a separate webinar about this, but this is the custom document feature. And I believe this feature, this needs to be updated. Sorry about that. I believe this feature is now $500 for the year. So it allows you to create a new form in here and like customize it as you want. Like I said, if you guys are interested in seeing that webinar, we can send it to you because we do have one that kind of goes over all the features and how to use it. So I don't want to go too much into detail about that. But yeah, and then one other section I'll go over that kind of is a settings feature is this view all button in recent cases. This is where you can see all of your cases. If you need to archive a case, you'll check next to it and then you'll click archive. If you need to duplicate a case, you'll click duplicate. If you ever need to completely delete a case, you will need to chat us the name of the case and just add delete to the name of the case and just let us know that it's ready to be deleted. But you can archive, and that's basically the same thing. If you archive a case and need to find it, you'll just come to filter and do include archived. And then once you click that, that will include all your archived cases. So that makes it nice. So you can still have access to cases, but they don't have to be right in your full case list unless you click include archived. But yeah, that's a good section that you'll probably find yourself using. And then I was kind of talking about case dashboard for some of those customizations. So I'm going to show that really quick. So this is what your case will look like. Like these are the different documents, tasks, events, fees, and then we also have a timer that you can use that shows how long you've been in the case. And then these are just some different, I think I went over quick info where you can do the status and all of that stuff. You can add comments into the case. And yeah, I think that is it. If you guys have any additional questions about anything I went over, please feel free to chat us. And thank you so much for being here today. Hope you have a great day.